Hey everybody! I'm here today to show you how to turn off the water supply to an outside hose bib. In this video, I'll be going over the simple steps for shutting off the water supply that leads to a hose bib, basically a faucet that is outside of your house. Now, first and foremost, you want to find where the actual piping that leads to the hose bib is. So if you take a look right here, you can see that there's a little shut-off valve, and if you kind of follow it above, it leads to outside. Now, outside of my house, this is where the outside hose bib is. So there should be some sort of shut-off valve, whether it's this style, which is like the older style, or if it's like a simple quarter turn style that looks something like that. That's obviously for a gas pipe, but it's going to be just a little quarter turn style. There's going to be some sort of shut off valve. Now I'm going to show you what to do inside. Then as an added bonus, I'm going to show you what to do outside. So you want to take the shut off valve, and if it's like this, you want to turn it clockwise, okay? Because you got to remember, righty tighty, lefty loosey. So you want to tighten it up. So I'm going to be turning it towards the right, so righty tighty. I'm going to turn it clockwise. Now it might take me a few moments because I'm doing this with one hand, and it's sort of the opposite hand that I would usually do this with, okay? You're going to continue turning it basically until you can't turn it anymore. Okay, now I'm just going to keep going. We're almost there. I mean, it doesn't turn that much. Now that's why in modern setups, you're going to have like a quarter turn setup because it's just a much faster situation. So I'm taking this right here. I'm going to give it one last little turn. Make sure that it's nice and tight. I'll give it one more crank. Just a little bit. You don't want to overdo it, but just really make sure that it is completely tight. We'll go one more time. Just like that. Okay, I can't turn it anymore. So now all of the water that leads to the outside hose bib has now been shut off. Now we're gonna actually just go to the outside. Okay, let's just get down. We're gonna go to the outside of my house. Hashtag house tour. No, I'm just kidding. We're just heading outside. All right. So now we're actually gonna go to the side of the house to where the actual hose bib is located. Okay, so we're gonna walk to the side of the house. Now, as you can see over here, it's a little chilly. I should have grabbed the jacket. It's actually freezing out here. Okay, now as you can see right here, this is the hose bib that I actually turned off the power to, okay? The shut off the water to. Now, what I'm gonna do is I wanna completely empty it, right? If you ever have to do something for your hose, or if you ever want to winterize it, for the winter, you want to get rid of all of the water that's in there. So what I actually like to do is I actually like to basically take off this part right here. So we're gonna, let's take it off. I'm really gonna have to do this really hard with my hands. All right, so as you can see, there's water kind of squirting out. Oh, my camera's getting a little wet there. So we're gonna just basically release the water over here. Okay, we're removing the hose, just like that, okay? Put the hose down over there. Whoop! Just smack the window. It's all good. No harm. Just get a little water on the window. All right. So now, as you can see, still dripping because there's still water in there. So what I want to do is I want to open this up. Okay, all the way. It's gonna let out any remaining water that's in there. I'm gonna let it drip. Okay, and I'm probably gonna let it drip for, you know, I'd say a quick minute to let out any water. And then what I'm gonna do this now, but you know, off camera, I'm gonna let it drip for a minute. I don't want to waste your time. But basically, once it drips and all of the water drips out, you want to then tighten it up and close it. And when you do this, guess what? You've now shut off all of the water supply to the outside hose bib or the outside faucet. And then you've now drained anything that was in between the shut-off valve inside and this shut-off valve. So you've now drained all of the excess water droplets that were in there. And that's it. That is how you turn off the water supply to an outside hose. And also, as an added bonus, how you sort of remove any water droplets. And like I said, if you want to winterize your hose bib, you know, to hopefully massively reduce the likelihood of a pipe bursting, this is what you should do. And also, you know, before the winter, before it gets too cold, if you live here in Canada or anywhere where it's cold. But in addition, if you actually want to do work on the hose bib, you're gonna have to get rid of all the water. So that's how you do it, basically. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.